266 public episode. What did you guys think of the Pookie reveal?
Who was it?
I'll tell you what it was.
It was that 92-year-old guy.
No, it was Mets.
No, it was that 92. No, he just looks old. It was that 92-year-old guy. Insights into thoughts about thinking. I wish it was insights into things.
It wasn't very hard to call.
Who was it?
It's just some guy from her.
God damn it! I wanted it to be Matt Rife.
Yeah, of course. It was never going to be.
She's
Matt
been
Rife.
dating him since the video too, because
he
told a story about how she called him crying in the morning about it, and he was like, "Oh, it's all right. Who cares?" He's like, "I saw it right away when I went on TikTok." He looks like one of those white guys named Gunner with an A.
Does he clear AOC's boyfriend reveal? Is he hotter or?
He's hot, yeah. He's pretty hot. Like for he's not like I thought he was gonna be like Dale from King of the Hill, possibly, but younger.
Yeah,
no,
like a Lana Del Rey type.
He basically
partner.
he looks like a college quarterback, basically.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope she continues to deep throat his cock and spit on it and jerk him off. And
she better get pregnant ASAP.
I think I was live when that dropped, and I said to the chat, somebody scrub through that and see who it is and tell me. And any joke answers get permabans. And then I got the answer really quick. Someone was helpful.
You didn't want to watch the whole thing?
I was live. I had other stuff going on. I watched it later.
Oh, well, because we knew we were going to watch it.
I couldn't contain my fucking excitement.
So he doesn't want to.
It would have been spoiled anyway, basically. You know.
Yeah.
It's like those.
That makes sense.
It's like those people that cope by seeking out spoilers so they don't get ruined anyway. Like, I'm immune now. I gotta say, nothing's ever been spoiled for me that I actually remembered when I was watching the thing that it was spoiled for. Like, stuff has been spoiled, I guess, but I'm just so like, I think it's because I'm stupid. I think it's like
I don't really care.
Sign of stupidity.
Because like, if you watch something a second time, you already know what happens, and it's not like it sucks. Like, you watch Star Wars a second time, and it's like, well, I already know that Luke is Darth Vader's son, so the movie sucks.
The problem though is like you watch A New Hope the second time, and then you see
it's an old Hope.
The actress that was supposed to be playing Leia, she hangs herself, and she's in the background. You can see her swinging.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, because she got sexually assaulted by a dwarf.
Oh, no, an Ewok.
The Ewoks.
No, a Jawa that was in the Jawa.
And there was a
costume.
Jawa that hanged himself.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually weird to watch those movies now because Leia is actually dead in real life.
Yeah.
So you can't watch those. You can't watch movies.
They should recast her.
Yeah. Well, they should recast it and refilm it so it's only alive actors. And
they should bring her back in her sexy slave costume, CGI.
That's what they should have done.
Saying horny, unrelated stuff. They should bring her back sexier.
That's okay. There's the answer. Okay, so we have a culture war problem with the Disney Star Wars, right? So what we need to do is have all of the women characters stay the same, like from the Star Wars Disney trilogy, but they're all wearing the slave outfits from Return of the Jedi.
That's a good
and then everybody's happy.
Yeah. And there need to be more Hutts.
Yeah, well, definitely.
There needs to be a Hut for every character.
M Hut.
Mm-hmm.
M Hut.
Mock Hut.
Mock Hut.
I'm trying to become very fat and become
Sean
M
Hut.
Hut.
I would like if Star Wars was mostly Jabba the Hutts.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
They were just kidnapping women.
A whole Jabba the Hutt movie where it's only Jabba the Hutts.
Yeah, why don't we get that? We got
around.
Solo, just a movie about Han Solo.
A Hut.
Why can't we get Hut? We got like the thing about Jango Fett.
You know what the thing?
Actually, you need to cut this because we need to start writing this.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you remember when they
get this made?
Do you remember when they used Baby Yoda as like the Groot of the new Star Wars, and vice versa?
Mm-hmm. Grogu,
that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has a name.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the Groot of this podcast.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Grogu.
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 Go-Gurt. Yeah, the Grogoat. Go-Gurt.
I think
they ruined Go-Gurt.
I think I figured out what the one should be for the next major Star Wars theatrical release that everybody would go see it for. A Wookiee, but it's bald. Alopecia Wookiee.
Ooh,
nice.
That'd be good. Mm-hmm. They did do the a baby Hut
the Pogs.
in the pilot of the Clone Wars animated series. Their cute thing was like a baby.
It was in the
like
movie,
a
right?
Slug.
But there was also the Pogs from the Disney. The second Disney one.
I'm hard. Said Pog.
Don't
call them that.
Yeah, they're called Gats now.
Call them actresses.
Call them Lizzos or nothing.
Getting like your friend telling you, "Oh man, there's like these cool new creatures called Pogs in the movie." Just getting so excited and showing up the whole time, just waiting.
Where are they?
Fuck, man.
Where the fuck are they?
I didn't see no Pogs.
How about a female Hut?
Ooh, okay. Oh, now we're fucking talking. Female Hut.
A fat ass green girl.
Ooh.
I'm into it. Well, it
But,
can be any color,
I mean,
right?
A pag.
Can- in canon,
A
like
pag.
female Hutts do exist, and they just look like Jabba. But it would be funny if they like
Well, there must be something wrong with them though,
if they had a
because I think it's like the sort of problem where like Asian women are OP, like
Yeah.
that type of thing, where like
Mhm.
people don't want to date white women because they complain too much, so they want to date
Yeah.
Asian women. Where like the Hutts, they don't want to
Make you do
date the
homework.
female Hutts because the female Hutts are so demanding, so they
Mhm.
only want to date human women, but they
Yeah.
have to capture them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's just maybe just opposites attract. Yeah, like maybe
A lot of the Hutts have been
the
watching
Hut
Fresh and
women.
Fit and shit like that, and Andrew Tate. They're in space Andrew Tate, and it's really messed with them. They have these high expectations, and
Mhm.
they all think the female Hutts
I'm
are
laughing
too fat.
about Space Andrew Tate. He looks just like Andrew Tate, but he's green and he has the big fucking eyes and he's still bald.
and he still hates Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's so hard to explain to these young Hut men that you're not going to find a skinny female Hut. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You've been sold a false image by TikTok and YouTube and the algorithm, and that's just what Hutts look like.
Space Andrew Tate. What do you mean unidentified flying object? I don't have to tell you where I'm from. It's not none of your business.
The
big old
first
eyes.
like big Andrew Tate tweet that popped off back in this one isn't back in from a long time ago, but I think he reposted it, was him bragging about how he'd never seen Star Wars. Never have,
Mhm.
never will. Oh my god, you're missing out, maybe, but you're missing out on being a multimillionaire. Keep your movie. That was like before he
Oh,
started
wow.
hanging out with Jordan Peterson's daughter. It was like when I first
Mhm.
became aware of him. I did
Mhm.
learn something today at work though, because I was working with a couple of 20-year-olds.
Couple of dumbasses.
Well, no, because someone like referred to themselves as the top G, and they started talking about top G, and then
Mhm.
they're basically saying that not top G is washed. He just hangs out with
Mhm.
Bill Cosby and Epstein at Diddy parties. Like they've moved on
Damn.
from him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I knew
So-
that though, because all he has left now is like 13-year-old Albanian kids from Metro Detroit. Those who love
The
it.
kids are all right.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was singing "Waving Flag" by KoRn, and it was like in another room, and I just heard like very faintly, "Then it goes back, then it goes back." Fucking
Yeah, you should let him
Wow.
know that guy's canceled.
Canada's
now.
crazy. Yeah, Kanan is the Andrew Tate
Kanan
of
is-
Canada, I
yeah.
think.
really,
He's canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, he did some Andrew Tate style hijinks.
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
How do you spell
did-
that?
is-
Kane. That's a good Star Wars name.
KNAAN.
Yeah.
Kanan. Me too.
You
Kanan
too.
tried to capture a female Hut.
I'm looking for. I typed into Google Star Wars sexy female Huts, and it's just like deviant art, and I think it's all like AI.
Are they wearing lipstick?
It's not
generated
canon.
images.
Dude, I
No,
hate
I'm looking
at
AI
the
so
different
much
Huts.
like that.
You know, they're all like half of them are wearing the slave Leia outfit,
Ooh,
which doesn't really
doesn't
make sense.
Yeah,
No.
a Hut would never wear that.
Yeah, it's not for the Hut, but and then there's I think it's all just like AI images. There's one this one looks more like a Yoda.
Mm.
That doesn't make any sense. Let's
And the
Oh,
people who
I'll
draw
send
that
this.
stuff, they don't really understand the lore of Huts. They don't
mhm.
understand the biology of it.
It makes
Like
me
They
it's
don't
like-
understand a Nal Hutta.
Like this one's just
It makes me
standing
sick.
on like 2 feet, like totally normal, breast exposed. So I'm not gonna
That's
say
not
it's not
what they look
sexy,
like.
but it is
That's
not
probably
a Hut.
AI art.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gotta
I
be
think
AI
it's all AI art.
Wow.
That's not what they look like.
I have to say
Alphega
it.
is
Well-
the
Jabba's grandma was called Mama.
Well, I'm hard.
Look at this one.
Pretty nice.
You got to open it up and look at Jabba's
Oh,
face.
well, that's not a good.
Uh,
That's not good. That's
what, is he not enjoying it? He's frowning.
He's always frowning.
I don't like how his penis looks like it's got growths on it. Do better, Rule34.xxx.
Bro, you know Jabba's penis would stink. It looks, but honestly, for how big Jabba is, his penis
don't
is
know that.
tiny.
That's
Mhm.
a little guy.
We don't know if
Yeah.
that's accurate.
Hey, no more Rule 34. We're at work right now. That's NSFW.
Mine's just softcore. Okay,
Hmm.
I think that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna done.
In that
poisoning
picture,
the
it kind of looks
computer.
like his dick looks like a poop.
Yeah.
It looks like a green poop, like one that you would find on the rim of a toilet seat.
Mhm. At the sperm bank.
Yeah, when they
God,
poop
imagine getting
tribute,
fucked
that's-
by a Hut with a poop dick.
Yeah,
That would be the worst. To just if he just comes poop into you, and it's
well,
a
I don't
Hut.
think it comes poop. It just looks like a poop.
You don't remember that from the movie where he comes poop all over Leia.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Oh, I hated that movie, Cum Poop Panda. It was a bootleg I saw.
Imagine a Nephilim using a huge penis to fuck one of the Hutt holes. Or one of the Sarlacc holes.
Hey, instead of a Nephilim, how about an Unculum? Could be like an Uncubus.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking it's Nephilim. Hello, Neph. Alex, do you know the zip? Do you know where today's episode number's from? 266.
I do. It's
I could probably think of it in like 10 seconds or so.
Lesotho.
Tom said that like such a white boy.
Oh, it is Lesotho.
It's Lesotho. Proper way to say it, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
They have snowboarding there and weed.
Is that
now we're
true?
talking.
That is true, yeah.
They have weed?
Yep.
How'd they get that?
Weed is legal in South Africa too.
Is that true?
Interesting.
Yes.
I guess they got the Durban poison.
Yeah.
Well, let's get that fixed. Let's change that. We need to ban it.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't poison.
We need
Yeah.
we need an antidote for it.
Yeah, the Durban antidote. What would that be?
beer.
Yeah, beer.
Hey.
It's just an indica to calm you down.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Durban poison's a pretty racy sativa.
It's a land race.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for weighing in on that.
Smells like
Yeah,
dirt.
Lesotho is a high elevation country, and their local clothes are made from the
Oh
wool.
yeah, because the weed's legal, so of course it's a high elevation country.
Yo.
They have those short-legged.
Ooh.
They have those short-legged horses and sheep because they've just grown to be like that because they're always on like a weird incline.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They filed them down.
Mhm.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah,
They they filed down the front
mountain people.
legs because they're always going up a hill, so it's more convenient.
Licking the salt on the side.
Ooh.
Would you say that Lesotho is the Denver, Lesotho is the Denver of Africa?
The Mile High
Uh,
City.
No,
I think you could argue that.
Okay.
Well, what would it be then?
Nairobi.
Oh yeah, that is pretty high.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not as expensive though.
They got weed there.
Probably somebody's
I don't
got
know.
it.
You know who?
Obama's dad was from there, so you know they have weed there.
Peace, reign, and prosperity. Beautiful.
Okay, it's not too bad.
The
That's
ethnic
nice.
group
Or some-
there is called. You're gonna learn something today. The country is Lesotho. The people are Basotho, and the language is Sesotho.
Oh, okay, it makes it easy.
No. Ow!
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them South Africans.
Yeah,
Basotho land.
it's easier just to say everybody. Everybody's South African. Not gonna worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole country is South Africa because
King-
it's
Mhm.
south of Europe.
King
Yeah.
Moshushu.
According to many people.
Also one of the most recognizable places on GeoGuessr. There's just rolling green mountains. Beautiful.
And there's no green mountains anywhere else in the world.
True. Very,
Except of weed.
very true. Which they have there, and snowboarding.
And that's their geography lesson today, everyone.
Enjoy it. Also, they have a really nice flag. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
What's it got on
Oh
it?
yeah, that's cool. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's a hat.
Yeah.
That's cool. They have an official hat.
Every country
Okay.
should. TBH.
Yeah, we should have a hat.
We do.
What would the
It's the
American
thing.
hat be?
It's the Thanos hat.
Like a Yankees flat brim?
Yeah. It's
We
just
should
a
have a
big
Yankees
flat brim.
on the flag.
No,
At least the state of New York
It
flag.
should be a fucking Nazi helmet.
It's the,
Yeah, it should be a
the
pith helmet.
fucking Quaker Oats guy. Or maybe
no. I'll
Abraham
tell you what it
Lincoln.
The
is.
tri-corner.
It's the
Abraham Lincoln didn't have a hat.
Yeah.
It's my dream hat.
top
which
hat.
is
He
a
had the
flat
top hat.
brim.
Oh, Dream Hat's
It's-
not till next year, Tom.
It's the flat brim with the NFL logo on it, but you can pull it and then it switches between NFL, NBA, and NHL and MLB.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So whatever event you're at, you can just kind of adjust.
Images of Abraham Lincoln with the top hat kind of fell off.
Well,
Because you have to fit him on the penny.
Well,
in the
it was
$5
because he
bill.
was walking
Like, it
through all
wouldn't
those
fit.
doorways.
Yeah, and it got knocked off. He was already a pretty tall guy.
I keep looking at
remember I
that
made-
naked hut that you sent, Tom, the lady
Yeah.
one with her tits
Well,
out.
Aaron's hard.
And no, I actually think it looks really natural. Like I just think it's like a cultural relativism
there we
thing,
go.
and like
Here
it
we
looks like it
go.
belongs that she has her fat tits out, but is wearing like sleeves
Yeah.
and a dress.
I mean, that's not the
I don't
problem.
think it looks like that.
The problem is that it doesn't look like a hut
I don't
at
think she
all.
looks like that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
think
a
that's
slug.
I don't
She's
think that's a real
walking.
hut.
Yeah, it's not a slug. It's just like just a person standing up.
Wait a minute. A slug combined with a hut is a slut.
Lesotho looks more like
Whoa.
Lesotho looks more like the Iceland of
hug.
Africa.
Oh, that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Smoke
it's all
beer?
Norwegians.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of Danish people.
They speak Icelandic. It sucks.
It's called Isutu.
Oh, they got some nice cows there.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just walking on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm. I like this.
I think I might move there.
They're always dressed cool as fuck too.
We should start a town there that's only for white guys.
Yeah, sounds a great idea. What would we call it?
Yeah, actually, if you go about 1,100 miles away to the northwest there's Oranje, which is the whites-only town in South Africa still.
Okay.
They
well,
really
someone
fell
stole
off,
our
though.
idea.
Yep, they really fell off. The only people that show up there now are pink guys from England.
Mm.
I'll pay my respects to the white town.
For sex tourism.
Yeah, they need to find a wife.
Yeah, when you see a
They get
British guy in
confused.
Lesotho, you know what he's doing.
You know.
You know exactly what he's doing.
Big old seaside mark guy.
The whites-only towns in South Africa, and they have the worst flag ever. They have this little white guy rolling his sleeve up on their flag. So cool.
Eh.
That's Oranje.
Time to get some business done.
Mm. They get nothing done there. Like I said, the only tourists they have are YouTubers that I went to the most racist town in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do a new Boer war. We need to have the British put them in concentration camps again. Put them in their place. All those Afrikaans speakers, all those Dutch guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Get rid of them.
Saying,
Get rid of them.
saying in agreement.
Interesting.
Send them back.
My friend from South
White
Africa,
South Africans, send them back
Little Bear,
to
the
not
streamer,
Africa.
she speaks, well, obviously English, but she speaks Afrikaans and Italian, and I think Greek. Crazy. Maybe
That's
not
too
all.
many.
I think
You can just use ChatGPT.
Maybe I have that wrong.
Yeah,
but
well, you
she's
should do
fun.
ChatGPT for everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I use that for English.
Yeah, I use that for all my work, all my talking to my wife, texting my wife.
Yeah, all my work, all my play, all my fun.
Talking to my child, talking to my
Yeah,
child's
child rearing
teachers.
questions. ChatGPT, what do I feed him?
Yeah,
What do babies eat?
I think he's between the ages of like 1 and 4. So like, what do I
Make
feed
milk?
him? Do they eat like kid food or adult
Mhm.
food?
I
They're
How do you
big.
know if baby has teeth?
I think he's 1 to 4. It's so funny.
I think he was born before COVID. I think
I think.
time kind of blends together after COVID. So
Yeah, 2019. He was our COVID baby.
Mhm.
yeah, I think we had him during lockdown.
I
Or
feel like
it was
I
either that or
remember
in
him.
2023.
It was that or Omicron, one of the two.
We were locked down, but I can't remember why. It's pre-COVID.
Yeah, I think I was on house arrest.
Yeah.
I think that was when I had my ankle monitor and then I put it on the baby so they
A
wouldn't
bracelet.
notice.
He never leaves.
And I can just go leave the house and leave the baby at home and they think it's me.
That's a really good idea. They should, if you're on house arrest, you should just take it off and leave it at home. You
What
put it in
you
your
should
bed
do
so it looks like
is-
you're napping. You know.
No, what you should do if you like get charged with something, you go on house arrest. You got to bring your child in to pretend to be you.
It'd be so
The
funny.
child's not gonna leave the house.
It'd be so funny thinking it's that easy. Like it doesn't have to be touching a human or whatever.
You can just
Yeah,
take
you
it
just
off.
put it down.
Like
Yeah,
it's not
leave it
already
there
just
and
super
go.
tight on you.
That's why people get those the hairless cats because they put it on them like a collar and they think it's a leg.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
What
cool.
you should
That's why
do
they're so
before
popular.
you get
should put it on your dick.
before it gets
Too
you get
small for mine.
sentenced and get it, you should actually cut off your own leg and get a fake leg, and that way you can just remove the fake leg, and they'll never know.
Mm.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That must be
And
what
you can just
Oscar
put a new one.
Pistorius had in mind when he lost his.
I think what I would do is I would take it off and then just leave it in the courthouse. And they would just see that it's in the courthouse and they would be like, man, he's always at the courthouse. He
I'm
respects
glad
the judge so
serving his-
much.
He's serving his
This guy's
time
awesome.
here.
Yeah, he's like 60 days early for his next hearing. It's so impressive.
He's early.
Then one of the bailiffs finds your leg sitting there with the monitor just like laying down in the back under the seat.
Yeah, there's just a
he's
a
like,
pool of blood.
My God, he was raptured.
Except for his leg. Yeah, whatever part of you has the ankle monitor that doesn't get taken to heaven.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be tracked there, and also that part of you sinned.
Yeah, it's too
I
heavy
thought-
too.
Whichever
Like,
leg
God
has the
couldn't lift
monitor,
up.
that leg sinned.
Sorry, when you said lose a leg for court, I thought you would have meant he had a prosthetic by then, not that his fucking leg
he cut his leg
fell
off.
off in quarter.
Oh, okay. What do they do if you have no limbs and you have an ankle monitor? Maybe they just kind of assume that you're on house arrest. Maybe they just assume this guy's not going anywhere.
Sorry if this is ableist, but like,
Yeah.
what would you do with no limbs to get put on house arrest?
You bite,
Bite
somebody?
somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll around biting people.
You have roll on somebody?
There were those two guys that had like 3 bank robberies, and both of them were quadriplegic amputees. They had both of them had no limbs.
How
Their
the
names were
fuck they
Russell.
do it?
Their names were Russell and Bob.
Do
you get it?
I got it.
Ooh.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in the water?
Oh,
Bob.
okay.
What do you call a guy
yeah.
no arms, no legs playing in the leaves? Russell. Aaron went to go Google it.
I was like, okay, Russell and
Russell
Bob.
and Bob, no arms and
Russell,
legs.
Bob, no
Right.
arms,
Russell and Bob, no arms and
legs,
legs, bank robbery.
robbery.
What's all this then?
Whistle.
You would have been like, how the fuck did I not hear about that? Hey, speaking of not hearing about things, did you guys know in 2016 Miranda Cosgrove had a stalker shoot himself in her backyard?
Oh man, that's
crazy.
Cool. 2016, it really popped off for a lot of people, huh? There's that, and then Christina Grimmie.
Yeah,
Oh,
Donald
yeah.
Trump.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he's just stressed about the elections.
Mocktack lost his crush. Sucked
Yeah.
heartbroken.
Had to grab a new one.
Yeah, Christina Grimmie got grimmied.
I got an update on that bank robbery story. There was actually a third guy with no arms and no legs, and he lived in an empty closet. You know his name?
Hmm.
Dustin.
Mm.
It came up on Reddit one night.
Oh my god.
No wonder no one ever
Stupid.
says that one.
Okay, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs by your front door? This is their fourth
I don't
guy.
know
This
his
was their
name.
driver,
A package for me.
Matt.
Okay. That's pretty
Pretty
good.
Oh, okay.
You just step on him? That's kind of rude. I guess I
Yeah.
threw
If
mine
I had
in
a
the
guy
water.
like that at my door, I would just kick the shit out of him.
Oh, this is
Or
cool.
I'd
There's a
call him, "Get the
website
fuck out of
called
the way."
People with No Arms and No Legs Jokes.
All right, now we're
That's-
talking.
That's crazy.
Those
This
are-
is
You don't even need to
crazy
make a
humor.
joke.
Those
I
are
mean,
for
haven't they
the-
suffered enough?
Those are for the edgy, sheltered, homeschooled kids that can't tell dead
Mhm.
baby jokes.
What
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs?
They're actually caught by a guy in the bank who had no arms and no legs. You know his name?
Huh.
Buck.
Okay.
That one doesn't really make sense, but it's on the
No.
website.
Is that his real name?
That one sucks, man.
Yeah, what?
like
Holy fuck.
that's just like
Outlaw
what do you
joke.
call somebody that's at the bank? Buck, because like there's nothing to do with having no arms and no legs that would. I guess.
Right, Nick? It's
Oh, okay. What do you
I
call a
was gonna
woman
call
with
them-
no arms and no legs on a tennis court? A net. Again. It's not
Okay.
really.
Mhm.
That's just
Pretty
an
good.
I
inanimate
guess.
object.
I guess it's a
Yeah.
woman's name, but it's still.
Yeah.
okay.
That sucks.
It doesn't
stre-
really.
it's a
like she wouldn't be the
stretch.
net.
Yeah,
No.
it'd be pretty hard to be the net.
No,
Like you would
that's
have
kind
to
of-
be.
Oh man, these
No,
get
You have
racist
to be really
too.
long.
those are funny as
Whoa,
fuck.
what a
though. Let's hear
surprise.
those.
Yeah.
We
got to save those for Patreon.
Yeah, that's a Patreon episode. It's. I mean,
Oh,
it's.
okay.
It's not like hard racist, but it's like groany '90s
Mhm.
dad joke racist, where it's at
Mhm.
like what time
Enough.
like a tooth hurty joke, you know.
Okay.
Mm.
Anyways,
Very punny.
So you're excusing it, is what you're
no.
saying.
Yeah.
You're saying
I'm
it's
canceling-
okay.
It's a product
okay
of
to
its
tell
time.
these.
oocities.org/valeriba/noarms.html.
If we got any DDoSers in the chat, go ahead. Take it down.
Yeah. DDoS the GeoCities archive.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck GeoCities.
Get them out of here.
We DDoSed it out of existence the first time, then someone brought it back.
This one's so fucking niche. What do you call a man with no arms, no legs, who is Spanish and very pale?
I don't know
I
what.
don't know his name.
Jean, like jaundice, but I think you pronounce it
Mhm.
Juan, so it doesn't really make sense,
Uh,
right?
Wandus.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
But
Close.
jaundice isn't being very pale.
Yeah, it's
No,
being
it's yellow.
Yellow,
It's when you're yellow. You have to be. It's when you're Simpson coding.
right? Yeah.
You're
That
Simpson
joke-
moding.
That joke
You're
sucks.
Simpson
So it'd
coding.
be a guy who's Spanish and very yellow.
What do you call a dumb fuck who's stupid? Whoever made that joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What do you call a Spanish guy with no arms and no legs?
What's that?
You don't have to. Well, someone already told him 4 times.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Oh, this one is actually very present in the
Now we're
times that
getting
we're in
into
right
it.
now. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs on the president's desk? Veto.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Bill.
Bill would work too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
Bill
Bill
would be
works
better.
better because it's just there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
But it could be like any guy.
I should have made this fucking site myself.
Let's do it.
That's
You
why
can do
Bill
it better,
Clinton got
dude.
elected.
All right, we need a GoFundMe to start up a new website.
People back then were just they were so happy that there was a guy named Bill sitting at the Resolute desk in the Oval
I want
Office.
that non-standard,
Like, this is such a good pun.
non-standard McDonald's money. That's what I want.
And now we got a guy named Donald eating McDonald's.
Do you guys want to raise $100,000 to make a 10-minute long documentary about the last haunting now up in Sturgis, Michigan? I used to
Yes.
stay down in.
Mhm.
All right, let's do it.
We should actually we should raise money to go visit all of the standard McDonald's around the country.
I think we should make an indie game about non-standard McDonald's.
Well, no. We should talk about making an indie game about
Yeah.
non-standard McDonald's.
Well, I wasn't gonna actually make it. I was gonna.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm
but
more
you
of an
guys
ideas guy.
Yeah, like I'm the big picture. Like we're gonna make this
Yeah.
game, and then it's gonna get big and famous, win a bunch of awards, get a bunch of money. But like I'm not gonna do any of the work.
Yeah, I have an idea for a game that's like, well, it's basically like a game that's really, really, really fun,
Okay.
and it's awesome.
Okay.
Do you guys remember when growing up and playing a lot of the games you liked?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it
so
so
that's
much.
that's like my idea for a game.
Best
Oh,
time
Yeah,
of
we
my
gotta bring
life.
that back. We gotta make something that's like the games that like we used to like that were fun,
Mhm.
but even
Mhm.
better, more fun.
You know what I'm sick of in games these days? All of the hand holding, and I just miss how the old games were.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking about bringing that back. And but if
Yeah.
I need hand holding, I'll add that.
Yeah. But they should be easy.
Well, that's why we didn't need it back in the day, because the hardest mode was easy, but it was still hard, and we could do it.
It shouldn't be bad like today's games, I think is the big picture.
I think that
right?
Mario should go back to ending at the end of World 1-1.
Yeah, I missed the end of that game where you go up the flagpole and then your dad comes over and shuts it off
Yeah.
and says, "All right, that's
All
enough."
right,
You did it.
you win. Demo
Good
mode
job.
over.
Yeah, my dad was sort of the Bowser of my life because he showed up at the end of World 1-1.
Wow,
Mhm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
really interesting.
Yeah, just like JD Vance was the Anakin of his life, and Lesotho is the Denver of Africa.
That's some true shit.
All these comparisons, they just blow my mind.
I'm gonna fucking co-sign on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's some
Yeah.
real shit you just
Who's
said.
the Bowser of Lesotho?
King Mashushu the first.
It's got to be the king, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
King Mashushu the
I
first.
feel like a king is always the Bowser.
Is he a Bowser?
He's been dead for a long time, but I won't speak ill on him.
Yeah, but Bowser keeps
Well,
coming
his
back
son
too.
is
Bowser's
his son is
died.
the president or the king.
Oh fuck,
Bowser
fuck
Jr.
me then.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. Let's see 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's eat.
Okay. Let's
Let's
all right,
see.
Damn.
That's it.
Let's eat.
I fucking got this.
He
shit.
makes mukbangs.
Yes.
Me and my.
Oh, that's
mukbang.
awesome.
Fucking.
I'd like to see a Hut do a mukbang.
It would be
Or
so
a Sarlacc.
slow.
I've
That'd
I've
be
seen
so- a
close.
Sarlacc would take
I've
forever.
seen some close enough.
Yeah, I was gonna
I've
say
seen
that's all
mukbangs.
pick rob videos.
Yeah. Pick
Well, I wish
up.
he was green.
I mean, just change. Like he will be,
And you know what?
or yellow.
And all
I
that.
just wish he was green and he was into being predatory towards adults,
I love when he's like. I love when he's
like
like.
Jabba the Hutt.
I love when he's like 21 minutes into his video and all of the bread has made him like all full of shit. And his voice starts going like this. And all that here. It's crazy because the video starts. Everybody, it's your boy Robbie P2. And by the end, he's like this.
I'm so glad he doesn't allow embedding. I fucking hate Robbie P2 vlogs.
Well, I wanna
see you in
bed with him.
talking.
I love. Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
I just wish he had a bottom cam.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was on joystick.
I she had a joystick cam.
It's commendable how much he fucking loves eating.
Yeah.
I haven't been that happy doing something like. I don't know if I've ever like maybe when I was a baby I looked that happy while doing something. It's just crazy.
I guess like that's what probably pisses me off about Outlaw too is that he does not enjoy eating any of the food that he eats.
No, he
just
speed
does
runs it all.
but like at least Pick Rob is like enjoying himself.
Go watch that video of him eating fucking $30 worth of candy bars in 26 minutes.
It was gross.
He takes
man.
one bite at a time of each.
That's the way to
Crazy.
eat.
That's
Do it.
crazy.
Fuck.
That's wild.
Blend them all in together.
No, do you want to hear
Double
the worst
fisting it.
part?
I got candy bars
If you were
akimbo.
doing that, wouldn't you want like some milk or something? He just had this
Yeah,
glass
something.
of water that was like just this much, so he just happened to take little sips of it. And then he's doing the most outlaw thing that I always hate that makes me want to fucking backhand slap him, which is
Mhm.
pick up his empty glass and shake drops onto his tongue and then puts the glass back down.
Oh,
Oh.
It makes you thirsty just watching it. It's
Did
like
Well,
watching
he
someone
can't get
dying
up.
in the desert.
It's not like you can pause a video
pouring
and get
sand
up.
out of their canteen.
did you guys see that tweet today that was talking about the Crumbl cookie subreddit?
Yeah,
No.
the pies.
Yeah,
and how
like,
they're angry.
People get
Someone
like
tagged me in
really
that.
pissed off all the time about like the weekly cookies that are released on Crumbl Cookie. I'm just looking through their Reddit now, and they post like the next week's cookies with like spoiler tags. So I guess if you go into Crumbl Cookie, you're not spoiled about what cookies might be there.
Oh my god.
Those people shouldn't have access to money.
I genuinely like look down on you if you go to Crumbl Cookie Live.
You should only be allowed to go there
Yeah.
if you're a grandma.
Yeah.
Like if that's the only happiness in your life is finding out what the new cookie is at Crumbl Cookie.
No, even better, having it spoiled. Like
how are
fucking-
you still going? Like how do you get out of bed?
Can you imagine if you had your Wordle and your Crumbl spoiled in the same day?
Oh, that would piss me off. I'm a wordler and a crumbler.
Crumbler.
My whole
need my
Wordle
treats.
is crumbling.
Wordlers and
My whole wordle is crumbling.
My whole Wordle is crumbled.
But those people again, they don't even enjoy going there. It's just like this idea of buying a new tasty treat that I hate.
Yeah, it's just a compulsive thing where it's
It's
like
so
I gotta
fucked.
fix the dopamine in my
Yeah.
brain by buying this stuff and tasting it. And then I feel like shit immediately and I feel bad.
Yeah. Like I make everything and it's so easy and it's so much better and like so much
You make your own cookies?
I do.
Make
Yeah,
me some.
believe it or not. No, I know. Can you
Wait.
believe it.
You have a bakery at home?
I do. I built it in my backyard.
Yeah, I've been doing meal prep. I make 3 Crumbl cookies every day and I put them in Tupperware.
And for that's my breakfast. My big sign
Yeah.
on it says "Do not touch, wife."
This is
I
the one
will
for my
not
kids'
share.
lunch.
Yep.
My
My
homemade
3
Crumbl
for my
cookie.
kids' lunch.
All you have to do if someone eats your cookies like that, if anyone in your family eats your crumbles, you have to become a demon for the next 48 hours. Start fights.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell lies about them, like turn everyone on each other, and they'll figure out never to touch your cookies again.
36-year-old man calling 911 because his mom ate his Crumbl cookie.
Exactly.
That's the kind of shit I'm on.
Lay-
You got to punish them.
Put all of your pills into another pill container that no one can see, and then lay face down in the kitchen with your pill bottle empty. When she gets home from eating your cookies, and she'll think that you killed yourself because of it, and she'll never do it again.
Oh, that's
Send it-
so smart.
Thank you.
Sending her pictures of like 8 Tums on the counter with a beer. Like, I'm done. Ending it all.
I can't take it anymore.
It's all your fault.
I'm taking 2 of these Pepsid tablets and drinking a bunch of water. I'm gonna burp so bad. I'm gonna burp and fart to death. I'm gonna hold it all in.
I'm gonna hold my breath until I pop.
Throwing a Pepsid tablet in your mouth and starting to drink water, then just holding your nose and mouth. I'm gonna
Oh,
explode.
here's a bad post. What kind of depression mood was Crumbl in this week? Didn't they know we needed to all eat our feelings?
Oh man,
For real, we couldn't get some gems to get us through this mess?
Some gem. Found a gem.
What do they want? What do they want? What is a gem to them? Like, how is
a
like,
cookie? Well, there's this like hypothetical cookie that would taste really, really good, and it's not that I
Ooh,
eat cookies.
hold on.
It's not that I go there every day and I eat these cookies and I just don't like it that much anymore because it makes me sick, and it's the only thing I eat. There's just they got to
can't
make a
taste
better one that makes it taste like the first time you had it. Same thing with heroin. They got to make. Why don't they just sell like the first time I shot it up? Like why don't they just sell that?
Why don't they
anymore?
just sell the dragon? Can I
'Cause
get the dragon?
It felt so. Yeah. Why do I have to chase
I'm
the dragon? Why can't I just buy the whole
chasing
fucking dragon?
I've never seen a Crumbl. I mean, I know they're around, but I've just never like noticed one because I know they're always just little like storefronts, whatever. But in my head, I wanted to walk in, and it says Crumbl in the Cheers font, and it looks like Cheers. And there's a big pick wrap guy at the end of the bar just eating a big ass piece of cake pie.
It's so
Where everybody knows your name.
I went to one in the summer out of like some morbid curiosity. I mean, it was fine. It was super sweet. I split it with
Yeah, it's just too
my
much.
fiance, but the ordering system was really fucked up because you walk in and there's only like the self checkout type ordering window.
Mhm.
And so you like go through all like the digital stuff, and I think they want you to create an account. You get like a free cookie on your birthday or some shit.
Aw.
And then after you do that, then you go to the counter and someone's like, "Here you go, thank you." And like, "Would you like it in a box or would you like a bow tie on it?" It's bizarre. Why not just like do that at the cashier?
Yeah, I don't know. Those places are always strange to me too. But also, I feel like it incentivizes like getting like 4 cookies over just like the one cookie.
Yeah.
People always kind of like
People
it's like, oh, get a
justify
box,
it.
get like 4.
People
yeah, and,
justify
like,
it.
Like, oh well, that's 4 cookies. It's like
People are also
the
like,
price of 3.
we already know this. People get fucking insane over that type of shit where they're like, oh, I gotta try every single one. We know.
Oh yeah.
Outlaw joke, but it's like my Crumbl addiction. It's like you are.
I mean, he
addicted.
is. He legitimately addicted.
Yeah, it's
to-
a really sad thing to be addicted to.
Yeah, it's probably the most
$12
sad.
giant cookies.
It's
When you
like
think
that
about
and
it,
jacking
Outlaws-
off are the 2 saddest things.
I
to
thought
get
about it.
addicted
In
to.
the past 2
And it
years, Outlaw's probably been to Crumbl
At least
more
jacking off is free.
times than
Yeah,
any other
exactly.
store.
Wow.
Outlaw's been to Crumbl more times than any other
gotta buy
building
the
in the
peanut
past
butter
2
jar.
years.
That is true. You have to buy the peanut butter jar.
That's a lot of visits.
I mean, it's so
And
much.
peanut butter's
like,
more expensive than ever. Thanks, Joe Biden. A jar of Skippy. I had to switch to Crunchy, and it's really just tearing up my shit.
between the Rizzles and the shorts. Like it's like 95% Crumbl cookies. All of his videos.
Yeah.
It's
So it's just
crazy.
nonstop Crumbl. He's crumbling.
Mm-hmm.
No, we
I
support
need
him.
my
Eat your
ooey
fu-
gooey cookies.
Eat your
Not-
fucking little cake piece, whatever.
Not gonna lie, butter cake was disappointing. I guess I was expecting a gooey butter cake. Not sure if
kill
anyone
yourself.
is familiar with those. This just
Didn't say
tasted like a yellow cake with butter syrup soaked on top. I want the ooey gooey center and rich butter edges of a gooey butter cake.
Get
Maybe
a butter
next
cake.
time.
Get a butter cake. Make your butter cake. It's so simple.
I'm just
moron.
all these people. I'm imagining Augustus Gloop.
Mhm.
That's what they call a woman who's very hot, but she has a nasty ass. A butter cake. Get it? Vlog
Yeah.
style.
yeah, I got
Everything's
that.
hot butter
Yeah, you
cake.
got it.
I got that.
You got it.
Fucking get that.
There's a thread here called "How often should I eat Crumbl?" And basically, the guy's saying he's like health conscious, but like he loves Crumbl cookies and wants to enjoy it as much as possible, but at the same time doesn't want to like spiral and lose control. And there's someone here that says they buy a cookie and cut it into eighths, and then eat like either 1/8 a day, or sometimes they freeze it. And there's also discussions going on here about whether you should or you shouldn't freeze Crumbl cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have fucking ops that are like, this is very dangerous to do. Here's why.
That's a lot of work to go to.
Yeah.
I love the
For
thought of someone
cookies.
cutting it up into like eighths and just popping it in their mouth and just waiting an hour like it's inedible and be like, oh, fuck, this is delicious.
Hope it hits. Hope it hits.
This is so good.
I mean,
I kind of like admire that self-control, because like even if it's super
Yeah.
sweet, I'm eating the whole fucking thing.
You know what? I admire the creativity of that lie. That fat ass.
I mean, there's like, it's nothing wrong with like, that's what it should be. It should be like 1/8 of that cookie is like what you eat. It's just like, but if you want to go to those lengths, just make your own cookies. Freeze the dough before you bake a cookie, and then like unfreeze it and bake like 4 cookies, and there you go. Like that's
No, because then
Yeah,
they're
homemade
gonna
Crumbl
simple.
cookies.
Tom. Then they're gonna tell you some bullshit about how I like to go there.
tired. Oh, it's my,
Yeah,
it's my
I like
daily,
the act of purchasing
my daily
stuff.
task.
The act of purchasing something gives me a dopamine rush. The act of making it or eating it, that isn't as good. It's just I like
The gals
spending
that
money.
work at my Crumbl are just so sweet.
I just like, I don't know.
That's why I'm just laughing about a big ass pick rap sitting there at the bar at Crumbl with a big glass of milk and a cookie's like,
This is bizarre too. Like on the side of
beer.
Reddit in my browser, there's like suggested related topics, and it's like mainly from r/Crumbl, one from r/barista, but there's like 5 from r/keto. So is there like a big crossover from the keto
I don't
subreddit
think
onto
so,
the?
because there's no like.
Because I've never
No,
looked
I
at
mean,
keto shit on Reddit before.
people on keto.
yeah, they
just
make
go-
ones that are made out of ground beef.
People on keto just go on Crumbl to beat off. the
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say
fucking
like
witch. I
they
need
they
this.
sign into Crumbl on like their alt, their porno accounts.
Yeah.
That they don't want anybody discovering.
Yeah, their default name.
Because that's all the carnivore keto people is like, they are doing this because they got addicted to Crumbl and like bread, and they just
yeah,
have to
they
like
can't just moderate themselves.
yeah, they can't
Log in
empty
my-
their body.
My food porno. It's Crumbelievable 69.
Crumbl
By
cumber.
walking several miles every
Cumber.
day, you're already in better shape than most Americans. The American Heart Association says the average American eats 17 tablespoons of added sugar
17
per day.
cookies every day.
19% from desserts, which adds up to 71 grams per week, or 1 to 2 cookies per week. The recommended amount is no more than 36 grams of added sugar per day from all food sources, which is 5 cookies per week. That's so much Crumbl,
Yeah.
man.
That is.
Has
a
anyone
lot
ever
of
contributed a Crumbl cookie?
Oh, probably.
yeah, Brian.
100%.
Yeah, that would be so hot to contribute a Crumbl cookie, or to bring it to the sperm bank and come on it and then hand it to him. Put it back in the box and then hand it to the receptionist.
You get the sperm and then you put it on the cookie.
Yeah, you buy the sperm and you use it as icing.
Because you go to the store.
Here you go, Outlaw. Let's have this Boston cream
Oh,
pie,
Mr.
Mike
Mr.
Outlaw style.
Yeah, it says the guy was from Boston. He's a lawyer.
Fuck, Boston.
Here's a new icing, Mr. Outlaw.
I just wish it wasn't warm.
Ocean in a Cup was the real Boston cream pie.
Well, technically it was not.
It was not a cream pie.
No, it was, because what happens when they do that is the doctor, he dips his pinky in the jar and just sticks it up in there.
I figured it
Yeah,
out.
the doctor did digitally cream pie her.
So it was showing keto because it was asking about diet. Because I went to the other Reddit tab that I had open from Crumbl, which is I've been hospitalized for a few days, but my dad had Crumbl for me when I finally got home. And
Come on, man.
And the recommended thread that wasn't from r/Crumbl was from r/amateur boxing, which was got ran over by a car and fractured the base of my tibia.
No, no.
r/romantic ideas, cutting a hole in the bottom of the Crumbl cookie box. Oh yeah. You want to try the new flavor? No, babe, the new flavor. Keep checking.
Grab that one.
Grab that one there. Yep.
But hot.
Thank you.
But sexy indeed. I like thinking about it. Wish I could do that with that.
I always laugh about the fucking, because it's such a stupid trope anyway, the hole in the bottom of the popcorn container.
I was
getting your dick burned by hot oil.
I always laugh thinking about doing it with like a cup of soda at the movie theater.
Yeah,
It just pours out all
You're just
over
wet.
Even better, like one of the little just cardboard boxes for candy, like a Good and Plenty, so you're just on your dick.
It's like big rectangle.
Yeah,
She's reaching in there. You just feel your hard dickhead. And there's no candy at all. She's like, what the hell? You're like, yeah, rub it. She's like, I can't. It's in this box.
It's in there somewhere.
Going to get a free refill with the popcorn thing.
It'd be like a Hot Pocket if you leave the slip on.
Just holding it onto your crotch, just walking
hey,
back to the concession stand. It says free refills. Can you just put it in there and be careful?
I couldn't decide if I wanted a Mike and Ike's box or Good and Plenty, because I got good. It's good, and I got plenty for you, baby. But it's also Mike's.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got an extra large milk dud for you.
Yeah, I got the M&M's bag on my penis because I'm gonna fuck you till you collapse.
Like a Snickers wrapper. Go ahead and grab that Snickers.
Look, hungry? Why wait? You're gonna be here a while. Yeah, doing that with everything. Oh, I put a whatchamacallit on my penis because it looks crazy weird. The guy with the onion penis.
I just do it for myself.
Yeah.
I do the stranger. I sit on my hand and then I have a popcorn thing on my dick. So I don't even expect that my dick is going to be in the popcorn thing.
Oh, watch a movie at home by yourself with the popcorn bag.
Yeah, I feel like someone else is touching my dick through the popcorn. And then I'm just watching all the Marvel movies, and it's pretty fun.
Pretty good Friday night.
My home theater.
Beating off my popcorn bag watching Civil War, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I watch movies on my bed, on my laptop, and I call it my home theater because they have popcorn. It's my home theater.
Fuck.
Put my microwave next to my bed.
Homemade movie theater.
Well, it's really a lot of work to go into the kitchen and microwave the food. And
Plus it gets cold.
And now I have somewhere to put my
Stuff
feet on top of under my
happens.
computer.
I can put my computer on top of it.
Having your microwave just your feet on top of it under your desk.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, having your laptop on top of your microwave, and you're like recording a podcast, and half of it is just static.
You just have a direct streak of just bald skin all the way up to your nuts from where the microwave is. Yeah, it's not on the outside of my legs. It's on the top it's on the part that sits over the microwave. Be pretty cool.
You need to get more Red 40.
Fuck Red 40, dude. I'm so sick.
Oh, I need Red 41.
No,
It increases your sperm count.
I'm only taking Red 40 on
Yeah.
the weekends from now on. Guy that's like trying to cut down on it. I'll freak out. No,
I can't do it before
excuse
work.
excuse my language,
Work
but I
day.
become a fucking spaz.
Yeah. I can't take Red 40 without mixing it with Xanax, or else I just get anxious.
Guy taking Red 40 for a test, like a Turdlr. I got a cram. I need Swedish fish yesterday.
Yeah, I've been saving these Swedish fish for the final exam. Been up all night. I had a bunch of red candy.
If I don't have a Kool-Aid mustache by 11 p.m., I'm cooked.
I'm done. I gotta study.
Fucking the smart Kool-Aid mustache kid. I knew a lot of those.
I hope they're gonna ban.
Yeah, that's why they
Red
were
40.
smart.
Yeah, they were.
Ace the test because
their
you're just
minds are
drinking
moving.
red stuff.
Kool-Aid mustaches came because people, especially Americans, they love to reuse the big plastic cups from sit-down restaurants. And then if you drink those without a straw at the top, the little kids just go put their mouth on it, and all the fucking the Red Sea would come and go whoosh.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
Why they gotta fuck shit up like that? Come
Yeah,
on,
I fucking
kids.
hate that. Then everyone can see you're doing Kool-Aid.
The worst is the kids that they get the Kool-Aid. Not every kid did it at some point. Where have your face all dirty like that and sticky, and then the dirt would get on it, so you have like the dirtiest face ever. Fucking ants crawling
Yeah.
on you. Nah.
It fucking sucks when you're chugging a lot of Red 40 and then doing a bunch of lines of Coke, and then you just got pink shit all over your lip, and people are like, people either think you're chugging Pepto-Bismol or snorting Pixie Sticks,
I'm gonna become
and they think you're stupid.
I'm gonna become a fucking one of the modern rappers, the little white boy rappers, and that's gonna be my name is Red 40.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
REDD.
There's a band in Denver called Red 40. They suck.
It's pretty good.
Ooh.
They suck.
Are they hyper?
They suck.
Good. Let's
Yeah, they can't stay focused.
Let's do
They
it.
better play really
let's
fast.
steal
They
their
never know what
SEO.
songs they want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can't even stay on the stage. They're just running in circles around the audience.
they're terrible live. You can tell they never played together much. They do go through the song once in practice. It takes like 5 hours.
They start out and start stage diving before they even start playing. Like, I'm just hyper. I'm hyper.
Drummer stands up mid-show and walks off. I have to pee. I have to.
I have to
Oh my
fucking pee
God.
right now.
Speaking of almost making a Mets voice, I watched a random video today. It was on one of Mets' playlists, so I clicked it thinking it was his, but it was somebody else's video from a Vic Mignogna panel. This was 3 years before the allegations went public, even though I guess they floated around for a long time before that. But at some point in the video, you could hear Mets across the fucking auditorium going, that was one of them where Vic was like, and I think he's done it a few times, but he's like, we need a character that sounds like you. He was like impressed that this guy actually sounded like that and wasn't like making a voice. Because whenever Mets tries to do like any sort of voice acting, it just sounds like him,
Yeah.
but like louder. Anyway,
Yeah. Whose voice are you doing? Some sort of bug?
but in this fucking video, I was entranced because first of all, in this video he looks like Homelander, because that's what he looks like anyway, and he's wearing it looks like he's wearing women's jeans and a woman's shirt, and he's going around the crowd like a preacher, and he's talking about he's talking about people being rude to him or like drama in the community, and this nothing directly, and one of his direct quotes from that thing was, "There's an old Greek saying, silence is consent."
Oh no!
Like this is the mega rapist saying that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty Greek.
It's so it's so
I don't
crazy.
think that's okay.
Man.
And what he was trying to say was that he needs, and like there's a kind of like a long pause, like even the nerd's like, the fuck, and he's like, so I need you, my fans, to stand up for me. Your silence is consent for them to drag me. Like it's crazy. This is 3 years before that.
Some spin.
But he had to tell Mets to stop making videos.
Yeah.
Because he kept making videos saying, like, the woman who accused Vic is about to get executed by Donald Trump.
Mets kept making videos wearing his Assassin's Creed hood, and it would be like POV from his penis, and he was like, Mars girl, quit calling my mom saying I'm gonna rape you to death on Twitter. And then he had to apologize to Mars girl, and he's like, sorry you're a bitch. Sorry that I...
Yeah. Vic had to tell him to stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Imagine
He
being
just kept threatening the
mega
accusers
rapist
and making
and
it worse.
your loudest defender, you gotta be like, yo, chill. Chill,
hey
man.
man,
Chill,
you gotta fucking
Because
stop.
he's the guy that's been like, I maintain my innocence. And Mets is like, yeah, and if you did do it, you had it coming.
I wish the victims were younger.
Look at my lawyer,
I
dog.
wish he did it more. Like, God damn it, Mets. You are not helping anybody.
You should have killed her, too.
Why couldn't he become a YouTube barista like his brother Jay Stadler? Have you ever seen that? His brother has
I think a long time ago.
his brother makes mixed drinks on that Liquor Media channel.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should give some to
We've
his
talked
brother.
about that.
It would make him less mad or more mad. I'm not sure.
His
He
brother
might just say more slurs.
His brother looks like if Mets stood up and looked normal. And but he still has
If his
Mets
face
like,
didn't get stuck like that.
but he still has Mets' alien fingers when he's making the drinks. It's awesome.
Ooh.
And real
Oh my
filthy
god,
with it.
this is weird. I looked him up.
Yeah, pretty neat.
It just looks like his suit jacket's too big in this video. He's not fitting his clothes correctly.
Just like Mets.
It would be awesome if those were your sons.
That'd be. I'd love that.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Somebody today was
Oh,
like,
man.
"What is Matt's mom like?" Is she? And I pulled up a video of Stuart's mom from Mad TV, Mo Collins. Stuart.
Yeah, that's basically exactly his mom.
And then I got sucked
But one of
into
them turned out fine.
I got sucked into a Mad TV clip hole, and I also watched the Lowered Expectations episode where Will Sasso played Steven Seagal. So
That's such a
Mad
good
TV
bit.
called it so early that Steven Seagal was going to be
Mhm.
300 pounds because he wasn't even that fat at that point. But they had fat Will Sasso being like, and the makeup was perfect, and he's like, "Oh, my brother, sitting master."
I do love if you're like a Brazilian MMA guy, you like have to sit down and like get scolded by Steven Seagal. Now it's just like this rite
That sucks.
of passage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's so annoying.
But it
he
would
like
feel like-
slaps them and he's like, "You got to do this," and he's just like,
It's-
You have to
it's
push
like-
his wheelchair
At this
around.
point, it's like
Guy can't breathe.
superstitious.
Yeah, but it's just so funny because like Anderson Silva did it, Lyoto Machida did it. So now like all the new guys that don't even like know those guys so long ago, they're just, well, I gotta go meet this fat motherfucker who pretends he knows karate.
As dumb as
It would be
fuck.
cool to be in one of those movies as long as you weren't a woman.
As dumb,
Yeah.
true. As dumb as fuck as Steven Seagal is, I admire the fact that he could walk into pretty much any country. Because even the most evil dumb guys are like, "Oh, this guy rocks. I love your movies."
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of like how Dennis Rodman could go to any country and everyone just love him
Yeah.
because they're like, "Oh, Michael Jordan's friend, Bulls."
Yeah. Michael Jackson did that too.
Like I love that Steven Seagal just wears like his like gi everywhere, but it's just because he
know.
only wants to wear a robe because he's too fat for other clothes.
Yeah.
No. It's martial arts.
He's like
stuff.
Homer wearing
Yeah.
the muumuu.
It is.
It is, and like they're just like, oh, he's a grandmaster. This is what like a
course.
grandmaster.
What else would he wear?
wears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Yoda. He's like Yoda or Buddha.
Yeah.
He just has to sit down all the time and he gets to be really fat, but he's the wisest guy in the world.
Yo,
So
Buddha.
don't question him.
That's what we call him.
Yeah, yo Buddha.
Yo, Buddha.
Buddha.
No, it's short for Budapest because you filmed a movie there, dude.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't mean you're fat.
Thank you. Fuck. You guys, if
we
you
love
never
him.
watched his show, his reality show, you got to watch it.
The cop one?
Lawman.
Yeah, it's
Didn't they
pretty
kill a
crazy.
dog?
Yeah, no, they killed a dog because they used a fucking like tank vehicle that the police department had to do a
Jesus.
home invasion. They knocked a wall
Mhm.
down and shit.
Christ almighty.
That's cool.
Well,
I mean, what did the dog do wrong?
The episodes are
A
so
lot, I
funny
guess.
because
The dog probably had a record.
you could basically have every episode without him, and then it just looks like a Cops episode. It's like even shot the same way. But imagine Cops if Steven Seagal like in his fucking like his if he's not wearing his gi, he's wearing his fucking SWAT gear, his big
Mhm.
Teflon vest, and walking around. He walks up to the scene after everything's all like safe and walks around and talks to everybody and all the witnesses, and he goes, "Where your mama at?" When he talked to like
Mhm.
he code switches.
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing, my boy? Where your mama
Talking to a white guy.
at? Most of the episodes are in New Orleans, I think. I think they're in a parish down there for the season. So whenever he's talking to black Cajun people, he code switches right into like, "Homo, where you make it?" Next, homo's naked. That's cool, man.
I'm gonna lay some verbal gumbo on you.
Where mama at? Lawman, if you got to watch it. If you've never seen it, it's worth pirating. Streaming free at all pirating sites.
I only know his music.
It also
Songs
killed
from the Crystal Cave.
It killed hundreds of roosters too, apparently,
Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
because
They were keeping people up.
Oh, I forgot it right now, but I found another one of those sites where it just has the live TV channels all the time.
Mm.
Really handy. I'll remember it and let you guys know.
Well,
Thank
he'll share it on the next Patreon episode, so make sure to
That's
subscribe
right.
to the Patreon.
It's called
Yep.
Hulu.
I'm gonna wear a T-shirt with the URL on it the next episode.
I almost signed up for a free trial on one of those to get Lifetime because JKM Julie was on
Oh yeah,
The Long Island Media.
yeah.
I bet I can
Oh,
find.
yeah,
I bet I can find
yeah.
you a streaming episode of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it wasn't really that funny, but I kind of wanted to see.
just to see it.
Also, just the r/piracy mega thread has a bunch of updated shit all the time. If you guys ever need stuff, nice, very nice.
I'm sub to that and r/Crumbl cookies
Mm-hmm.
and r/keto.
Mm-hmm. R/peanut butter.
R-
Being a Crumbl cookie head and being on keto at the same time, it really sucks.
my
killer.
favorite. My favorite subreddit is r/whatdidieatlastnight. And this is people posting their turds, and you got to guess what their food was.
Is that real?
Corn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
I
post
know
on
you
that.
ate
and-
corn.
I post on that, and then I post on Crumbl cookies, and everyone guesses right away because they just click on my name, and every other post is like, yes, I only eat Crumbl cookies.
Do you know how many people are listening to this episode right now and just stopped what they were doing to fucking pull up Google to go to r/what did I eat last
What
night?
did I?
Yeah.
To look at turds and seeing people fucking
Turdlr.
pick it
That's
out.
what they call that.
Turtle.
Turdlr.
Turtle.
Yeah, I'm a wordler, I'm a crumbler, and I'm a turdler.
I'm a
I go on Turtle, and you have to guess the person's turd that they ate.
turtle.
The New York Times runs it. It's really gross.
What food made my pood?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What
And
made me?
don't play those games until the strike is over. Is it over?
They should do it forever.
They should strike a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike you guys, I'm pro-union.
I think they should
we're
get
against it.
non-English speakers to do the Wordle.
Yeah.
The guys who don't know any English.
They're gonna
Yeah.
run out of words eventually.
They're calling it Vordle.
Verdle.
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 The guys who don't even know the Latin alphabet. Suddenly it's in Cyrillic or in like Hindi script or something. It's in Urdu.
Oh man.
I don't know. We have to save money.
I'm-
These people in New York City, they're asking for too much damn money.
I think everybody should use Cyrillic. It's much better.
They stopped teaching.
I think
it
it's
in
fake because
schools.
they made it backwards. It reminds me of the Toys R Us logo. It's
getting
very
Cyrillic
childish.
and cursive confused. They stopped teaching it
Yeah,
to kids.
they stopped teaching kids Cyrillic. It sucks.
Do you ever think?
It's-
Do you think
gonna
Methodius?
knock something in your
Do you think
brain?
Methodius ever got jealous that his brother made Cyrillic and he didn't make Methodic? Methodic.
Nah, he was pretty. He was pretty chill.
That word was already taken. That's why he didn't make a language
yeah,
for it.
he couldn't do it.
Mm.
Like,
Said,
fuck.
nah,
Fuck this shit.
I don't want to do this.
Yep. And then
We should make our own style of writing.
Yeah, the
Methodius was
Methodist
way
church
smarter. He
and
looked over at Cyril, and Saint Cyril's writing his R's backwards. And he's like, "Yup, that's good. That's Cyrillic. What is that backwards R? How does that sound go?" And Cyril went, "Yeah." And that's how Cyrillic was made.
I think they should find the most insane 7-year-old in America and then have them come up with a new alphabet. Just look at their
True.
notebooks, and then we should have to use that.
That's why KoRn's real name is KoRn.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
The backwards R.
I didn't realize they were Russian.
They're not going anywhere. Not Russian anywhere.
I guess, I guess they're chuds.
Yeah. Oh,
And during the breakdown to Freak on a Leash, he could have been speaking Russian. I'm not sure.
I like.
I'm not
KoRn.
sure what he's saying, but it could be Russian.
Actually, I don't like KoRn because I'm pretty sure that one of the guys that left is pro-Israel. So I'm gonna make all of them suffer with my opinion on them.
Mm.
Yeah. I found corn in my poop.
Yeah, I was gonna say
The
I
band.
like it. I like
Hey,
it.
post
but
it on
it just makes
r/.
my-
Never mind, that'd be
my
spoiler
poop
alert.
look Weird.
Yeah.
r/.
What did I eat last night? I ate some new metal.
It gets caught in my, my toilet trap.
My toilet trap. Yeah, you gotta wash it out.
Eating some new
Mhm.
metal. That
It's
reminds
such
me
a
of those.
pain in the ass.
There's those liars that end up in record books. It's like I ate a whole plane. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't, dude.
If I didn't
You
see
just-
a video of it, fuck you.
No,
Why
wait,
didn't you stop 9/11 if you could
you
have
just
eaten the plane?
invite. You just invite the guy over and you just hold a little bit of metal and you go, "Ooh, I just ate this whole thing."
I hand him a fucking 7-inch
It's like
long
a,
screw.
it's a plain
Eat
skeleton.
this.
Dude,
Honestly, I blame the mother for that because they're saying, "Oh, you gotta. Here's the airplane. Here comes the airplane."
Oh yeah.
It's normalizing the
True,
idea that
it's
people
like-
can eat an airplane,
Yeah,
and
that,
it's really
that
causing a
fat-ass
lot
kid
of
was
damage
like,
to
"I'll
people.
get you one day."
Yeah. This fucking bitch won't actually give me an airplane to eat. It's just sweet potatoes. I fucking hate her.
That little fat ass would go out and he saw a plane in the sky and he opened his mouth like it's snowing.
I hope it explodes and a piece of it falls
He's
down
like-
like Breaking Bad.
It looks so small. I could just eat it. I could lick it out of the sky right now.
I want to be a pilot so I can just lick the controls.
Mm-hmm.
Being a
I bet it would
pilot,
taste so good.
Well,
I've been having this one guy
keeps eating
named
them, so.
Pilot Debriefing in my. It's a big YouTube channel. And it's just a obvious. That's what it sounds like. This guy just reviews plane crashes and said what went wrong and stuff. Man,
seen
he
that
finds some crazy shit. There's
Mhm.
one guy, a student pilot that was flying to Vegas with his wife because it was like cheaper, even though he wasn't supposed to be flying solo. And he only flew like 3 times that year as a student pilot. And was like, I'm gonna fly her to Vegas, and he crashed
Oh,
in a thunderstorm near the Grand Canyon.
Mm, you shouldn't be doing that.
And
Oh,
then
that's cool. That's a gamble.
another guy
He got to gamble before he even got to Vegas.
got killed. A fake flight instructor took someone up.
what?
Insane.
You got to watch out for those.
what was the other good one I saw this week? Oh, if you see a video pushed about the cops finding a Ferrari, watch that video just to see how many times the kid driving, it's like 22, got away. They don't show it, but he had like a hot car down in Florida, and he had ran from like 7 different police departments from Rhode Island down to Florida and got away every single time.
Oh damn!
They just could not catch his ass, and then he just surrendered peacefully. It was like, I was bringing the car back today on God.
Like he rented it.
Yeah, like literally. He was just
That's
like
awesome.
not really acting like it was that big of a deal. Really,
They should let you keep it.
kids
Like, why do you need it back? Like, you guys
adrenaline-
have like 100 cars there. Why do you need this?
adrenaline junkies like that. Like that kid was driving down the East Coast at like 160 miles an hour, and there's like fucking cops surrounding this house he's in Florida, and he knows he's gonna be going away for a long time. And he's just like, yeah, it's whatever, man. Like adrenaline junkies when they're not doing anything that should be. Like other people would be full of adrenaline right there, but he just like, nah. Like the cops were like completely nice the whole time, making sure the air conditioning was working and shit. Funny.
Yeah, that's my advice, man. Stealing cars, driving them at 160 miles an hour, and Crumbl cookie.
He didn't get into any accidents. And the car wasn't even damaged. So
Well, Crumbl
I
cookie
think
is
it's the
for
best
big
you could hope
backs.
for if your Ferrari gets stolen. That the fucking
Yeah.
kid driving it's a very good driver.
They broke it in.
Sounds like it. He shouldn't go to jail if he doesn't crash it.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
apparently
joyride.
the government has not let him go to jail because they need him to drive, and it's going to be a movie.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
A white hat
Yeah.
driver.
Yep, just like Fast and Furious
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or drive.
No,
or Driver, the game.
Drive.
Drive
Driver
through.
2.
Or baby driver.
Driver.
Drive through.
A baby driver. No, that's ridiculous.
Or Uvu driver.
Baby Driver was the sequel to Baby's Day Out.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
Way
was
later.
Grew
grow
up
up.
doing that.
Took way
Yeah,
later.
you would think he could get like a limo or something because he grew up
Mhm.
so rich, but I don't know. I guess that taste of the world that he saw that made him want to go really fast.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet that baby was an adrenaline junkie. That'd be really, really chill when he's not on a high beam up above the.
When he's not in a gorilla cage.
If I was that baby and I had a day out, I would do so many drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I would just get super fucked up. It would basically be like the same thing as the movie Good Time
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
by the Uncut Gems guys.
Mm-hmm.
great movie.
It would be like I would just get like really fucked up and like fall out of building.
Yeah.
I would basically Conor Clapton myself while I was on vacation as a baby.
Well, everyone,
Sounds badass.
Wait,
check out
wait,
Baby's
wait.
Day Out.
What do you call
Check
two
out Aaron's
men with
next
no
thing.
arms and no
Baby
legs in a
Fallout.
window?
Sil,
It's two men with no arms and no legs in a window.
Bill and Sil.
Kurt and Rod.
Fuck.
Ooh,
That's a little better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening,
That
everybody.
would.
We love you.
Thanks. Bye bye.